Macroflow Dizzle TV.
Okay, hi guys and girls, finally welcome to my new video. First of all, sorry for the delay, but family, work and my own photography held me back from making this video. But now we are here. Another point before we start with the low budget macro setup. Big thanks to Ward for making this intro for me, as you could see before the video starts. I know him from Instagram and I put his page on the description below the video. And another big thanks for my friend Daniel, who's filming me at the moment, who also gave his nice voice saying Macroflow Dizzle TV for my intro. Thanks, man. But now back to the theme, the low budget macro setup. Before we start with the gear I bought for this, I want to tell you why I make this video. There are a few reasons. The first reason is often people come to me seeing my pics that have nothing to do with photography. They see the pics and say, wow, those pics are great, you must have an expensive, super high-end camera. Well, my camera is not bad, but it's not a super high expensive, what the hell, cam. It's the normal cam. But you can buy the most expensive cam on the world. It won't shoot good macros without you knowing what to do with it. So that's why I want to show that not the camera or the lens make the pics, but all the other things you need for it. Another reason, a lot of people on Instagram write me messages asking me, oh, what lens should I buy, what cam should I buy? When I ask them what they already have, they tell me that they have a good cam and a good lens, and they don't see that the problem is not the gear, but the will to learn and to know the basics, to work on light, to go out in the nature, look for cool things. And yeah, that's the biggest part. The gear is only the last 10% of all that makes a good pick, but you need more than that. Well, that were 2 points, 2 negative points, but the positive point I make this video is I want to show all the people who don't have much money, if it's a student, a single parent or a pensioner or anybody else who doesn't have much money but loves nature and wants to go out and shoot macros. Here is one way for you. So now we start with all the gear. I bought this gear just to show you that it works without spending tons of money. I bought a cam. It's a Sony Nex 6. The cam is 6 years old as far as I know, and I bought it used for 165 euros including shipping. It is a 60 megapixel APS-C cam. It's small, handy, and I've chosen Sony because I already have Sony and I don't wanted a new cam. I have to look through the menus before I know what to do with it. So I chosen this. What else do we need? We also need a lens. This is an old Canon FD 28mm 2.8. I didn't buy this. I got it from my dad's camera bag. He bought the cam in the late 70s. Means this lens is much older than I am. But it's still a solid performer. You get those lenses with a bit luck on eBay for around 50 bucks. You can also take Minolta or Olympus. All the well-known brands had good lenses back in the days, and they still work. The mechanics is solid. They feel much better than new lenses. Yep. That's what we have, 28mm, but a 28mm lens doesn't make macro shots, so we also need a reverse ring. In that case, it's 55mm to Nex or Sony E-mount. We screw it on the filter thread of the lens so we can mount it reversed. Usually 28mm is a wide angle, but if you turn it the other way around, it's a macro lens. But we also need the price for the reverse ring, $5. China stuff on eBay, but it works, it's absolutely enough. We also need some extension tubes. I bought the cheapest ones I could find on eBay for 10 euros. They are two 60mm and 10mm. If we use both together with the lens, we get a magnification of 2x. That's enough for the most cases. But if we only use the 10mm, we get 1x magnification, and only the 60mm makes 1.5x. So we have a very versatile setup. Sure, we have to switch the extension tubes if you want to change it. But that's the thing. If you buy more expensive gear, it's more effect of convenience and not of image quality, what we spend the money for. But now we want to get the things together. You see, it's a very small and handy setup, but we also need a flash. I've chosen a Yongnuo YN562. I bought it used on eBay for $40, including shipping. Those Yongnuo flashes are very solid build. They last forever. You can drop them, they don't break. And $40 is not much for it. As you can see, I already built a diffuser. It's my normal diffuser like in the video before. If you want to go for super low budget, you can use cardboard and kitchen foil on the inside. Oh, we also need a diffuser. I've chosen this polypropylene, like I said in my last video. If you want to stay on low budget, you can also use tissue paper and laminate it in plastic. That works too. And here we go. That's a complete macro gear for 300 euros. Oh, before I forget it, I also spent 10 euros on these Panasonic batteries, rechargeable batteries. For the batteries, I wouldn't go for low budget. I would buy the more expensive ones. They are just better. They last longer and guarantee you a good flash power. And I also bought a memory card. As you can see here, Lexa Premium, nothing special. I guess I paid 10 euros for it. And that's enough, that works. And here we go. I really like this setup. It's small, handy, light, and as you could already see in my Instagram posts, the pics don't look bad. You can make sharp pictures with it, you just have to know how. Yeah, that was it already. Like I said, I only bought this whole stuff to show you that it's possible to make good pics without spending tons of money. I don't need this thing anymore, and I want to give it to you. I don't want to make extra money, so you can have this whole setup for 300 bucks plus shipping. If you are interested, just write me a message. And yes, I think that was everything I wanted to say. Next video will be about the gear I actually use, why I use some different things than here. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye!